I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. Hosea chapter 9. Israel taken into captivity for their sins. Ephraim shall be a wanderer among the nations. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy, as other people, for thou hast gone a-whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved a reward upon every corn floor. The floor of the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted. For their bread, for their soul shall not come into the house of the Lord. What shall ye do in the solemn day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places of their silver nettles shall possess them. Thorns shall be their tabernacles. The days of visitation are come, the days of recompense are come. Israel shall know it. The prophet is a fool. The spiritual man is mad, for the multitude of thine iniquity and the great hatred. Let us pause there a minute. This is a very interesting. This is because of the iniquity. There's going to be they're not going to have the wine. They're not going to make the harvest. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be taken away. And they even mention specifically Assyria here. They shall eat unclean things in Assyria. So we have here. This is just a description of the destruction of Ephraim and the reasons why they're being destroyed, because of their iniquities, because they, as it says, they have gone a-whoring. Anyways, here we go. Let's continue verse 8. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of a fowler in all his ways, and hatred is in the house of his God. They have deeply corrupted themselves as in the days of Gibeah. Therefore he will remember their iniquity, and he will visit their sins. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first ripe in the fig tree at her first time. But they went to Baal Peor, and separated themselves unto that shame, and their abominations were according as they loved. Let's pause again. I just want to say, corrupted themselves as in the days of Gibeah. If you will recall, back in the time of the Judges, early on in the time of the Judges, Gibeah was the site where a Levite passing through with a concubine, and she was gang raped to death by the men of the city. And then the city came together to defend these men, and the tribe of Benjamin came together to defend the city, causing a massive civil war and almost the annihilation of the tribe of Benjamin. So this is what he's talking about. He's comparing them to that event in Gibeah, that just grotesque evil. And then he says, I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. So he's talking, I brought them out of Israel when they were in the wilderness. I brought them out, but they go to Baal Peor, which is a kind of oracle site, a kind of like the Oracle of Delphi in the Greeks. It was a place to go to inquire, to do divinations through the god Baal. This is the kind of wickedness that is permeating throughout Ephraim. Anyways, verse 11. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird from the birth, and from the womb, and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb, and dry breasts. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For the wickedness of their doings I will drive them out of mine house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters. Ephraim is smitten, their root is dried up. They shall bear no fruit. Yea, though they bring forth, yet will I slay even the beloved fruit of their womb. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. So because of all this wickedness, God is casting them out. He's not just casting them out, but he is, at least figuratively, preventing them from reproducing, preventing them from increasing. Now, this doesn't mean literally. This means he's preventing them from increasing their wickedness, or he's cutting off their false religions. He's making them so that they can no longer spread their wickedness throughout. They can't pass their wickedness on anymore. But when it says also they are wanderers among the nations, the 10 tribes, the Jews are scattered, but the Jews always knew who they were. The 10 tribes have been lost to history. We don't know where they went, and they no longer know who they are. It is more than just losing their nation like the Jews. It is losing their identity. And so, anyways, we'll pick this up in the next chapter. See you there.